Hey guys, it's me Morgan, and today this video is going to be organization for high school or whatever grade you're in. It doesn't really matter, but organization is really the key to like success. That sounds so corny, but it really is. Like organization, it's just an amazing habit to really, start, and it can help you so much in life or whatever. But so the main thing I think when it comes to being organized in school is to have a planner. I know you probably hear this from teachers or whatever, but take it from a student. A planner is very, very helpful. Sometimes your school might provide you with one, sometimes they might not. I went out and I bought my own, and mine's just like a bigger planner. I like the bigger ones. There's smaller ones as well. But in your planner, I would suggest writing stuff like, like when you have tests. Like I've written in mine since the beginning of school, and I've used one last year, the year before, for like many years. Like quizzes, if you have to go to work, if you have to do something like specific, even like a sport or anything like that. Just stuff that you have to do that day. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be just school. And that's the good thing about a planner. It's versatile. You can use it for whatever you have to do that day. That's why I get a bigger planner, because I just use mine for absolutely everything. And I know sometimes like if you have like an iPhone or BlackBerry, or any other phone, like they have calendars where you can kind of plug appointment dates in, or not really appointment dates so much as, like, oh, I have to do my test, I have to study for my test or whatever. And also if, let's say, okay, I can't afford one, then you can go out and buy like just a composition notebook. And it doesn't have to be a cool one like Woody and them on it. They have them for like 50 cents, I believe, at like Target or Walmart or something like that. And in there you can just kind of do, I kind of wanted to draw out an example, just like Monday, and then your class periods that you have, 1 through 7, and then just write your homework in the blanks right there. And that kind of, this idea, like if you do a composition notebook, it gives you more room to actually write it out, and just do it, etc., for the days or whatever. And it gives you more room so where you're not just like crunched into one little box in your planner like this that you can actually buy at a store. So my planner is my very first suggestion when it comes to actually being organized in school. And the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is binders. Some teachers want specific binders for like specific classes, like with certain divider names or whatever. But this is my binder that I use for the majority of my classes besides my lit class. And it's kind of, it's kind of gotten dirty since the beginning of the school, but that's okay. So my binder is organized, and I have dividers. If you guys can see my dividers, they have my class names on them, and the class names are on like the little sides of them, and they have pockets. And pockets, I think, are amazing in dividers, because if a teacher gives you a handout and it doesn't have holes in it, like you don't really have anything to do with it for the time being, so you just kind of like put it in there and papers fall out and stuff. So I love the ones with pockets, and I would really suggest those because they really help you stay organized. Now as far as like like taking notes in class and stuff, I have to take classes I have to take notes in like certain classes. It really just depends. Like let's say my psychology class, that's all we do is take notes. Like literally every day I know just to walk in there and get my stuff out for notes. But notes, you can really do them however you please, whatever floats your boat. I just do them like the bulleted form, because that's what works for me. But sometimes your teacher will give you specific guidelines, but basically, like, don't write down everything that's on the slide. You need to paraphrase, but make sure that you do get the key points down, because it's gonna suck when it comes time for the test and you paraphrase to the point where like you don't even recognize what the information is. But as far as note taking, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. And even if a teacher says you don't have to take notes, but if you want to, I would still take notes just to be on the safe side. And while you're taking notes, it's like if you're writing it down, writing everything down helps you remember it more. So, that wouldn't be bad. Anyway, that wouldn't be like a bad idea. So when a teacher hands you back something, the majority of people are just like, oh, do we need to keep this? And then they'll be like, well, no, it might help you study for finals, or, and a lot of kids are like, oh, finals are forever away, it doesn't matter. But actually, it's a very, very good thing to have. So what I do is if I get a test back or something like that, test, study guides, notes that I've taken, and we're moving on to like a new unit, I get a folder like this and I put them in there. And it doesn't even have to be a folder like this, just a folder like that you can write like, oh, this is for my British Lit class, my psychology class, or whatever class is for, and put all of your stuff in there. And that way, when it comes time to study for your finals, you have all of your stuff like easily put away where you can review it, you know, and you can review it beforehand. And I guarantee you will thank yourself in the end, because come time for finals, you're screwed if you didn't save anything. Unless the teacher gives you a study guide, which a lot of my teachers didn't for our finals. They just said, okay, final, get ready. And the last organizational tip that I have for you guys is, like on Sunday night, I do this every Sunday night, it's just like a clean out. And what I mean by that is, like, look in your binders and make sure that you have like enough paper in there, and like any papers like that are in your divider pockets that need to be hole punch them. Anything like that, any loose leaf papers, paper you've written on, you know, just take it out, throw it away. And it's same, like, as well as your bag, like take loose leaf papers, old pencils, make sure you have enough pencils, you know, so on and so on. You guys are probably like, shut up, but you know what I'm talking about. Just make sure everything's clean and organized, and put all your stuff back. Make sure your weekend homework is finished, and that way it'll just give you a clean start for Monday, because even though Mondays suck, they're a lot less stress-free when you don't have to worry about all that junk in your bag, and if you did your homework or not. So that is my very last tip for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed all these tips. And if you want to know more about how I keep organized for school and whatnot, just let me know. And if you guys found these helpful, well then good. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. And like I said, I know these organizational like school tip videos, sometimes some people love them, sometimes they don't. I'm a vlogger, but I do like to help people. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!